Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So it's about 20 to 7. Yeah, I still haven't fixed the clock. It is June 8th, Sunday, 27.8 degrees centigrade, 81 Fahrenheit, and my batteries aren't fully charged. It's beginning to look like we might get a little weather blowing in. So, what was I up to today? I'll show you that in a moment. First, I'm going to ask some advice because, whenever I need to do something, I'm to the point where I kind of consult the internet, consult YouTube. Consulting the internet is good because a lot of times it gives you some general knowledge about what you're trying to do. And then consulting YouTube is better because once you have a little bit of knowledge, now you're kind of looking for an improved technique, a better way of doing things, so to speak. So, this pulley removal. There appear to be two general ways that they recommend removing a pulley that I've found on YouTube. The first way is basically they take a couple of pieces of angle iron, hopefully slide it under the pulley, support the engine, and then put a pipe or something in here, and you take out the biggest hammer you have and you beat it like a rental mule. I mean, you beat it like a rental car. So basically you're supporting the weight of the whole motor from the pulley and you drive the shaft out of it. So I specifically saw this done with one of those pulleys that go on top of a crank, on top of a lawnmower case. I'm looking for one and I'm not seeing it. Like a cheap Murray, they got that horizontal pulley. I know those things are a bear to get off, and trying to do it in such a way that you don't bend the hell out of it first is tricky, and that's a technique that guy was using. Then there was another technique where a guy basically heated the pulley up with a torch, and then he had these candle wax, those cheap tea candles you get at a dollar store, and was melting the wax into the hole, specifically keyway first. So it was like heating this side and then melting the wax into the hole, and he heated it up all around there. And then he used the beat the hell out of it technique. Then there was another guy who basically got a nut from I got mosquitoes bothering me here, so you're going to see all kinds of great camera action. Basically took a nut, welded it to the washer, then welded the washer to the pulley, and then you just obviously turn this in, and eventually that pushes it out. A little less caveman. I'm not sure which would work better. Sometimes by virtue of the fact that you weld to something like this, the shock of the electrical energy, the heat of the weld, the temperature differential of the weld and all that is enough to break the pulley loose. So it's a tad more sophisticated, right? Welding and then getting the pulley off and then cutting everything loose. So you got that, or once again the support and the hammer way. I don't know, what do you guys think? Which way do you think will work? Or is there a third way that I haven't thought of? I know, the traditional put a 3-drawer puller on this thing, you know, and drive the shaft in there. I'm just afraid that this pulley's going to break. About cutting it off, I got almost no space in between the motor and the pulley, and then, you know, trying to get the shaft out of it that way. You know, I got this thing about completely destroying engines. If I just as soon keep the engine intact. If I have to, I got to do that. This pulley kind of stands between me and successfully getting this beast running. I already checked on eBay. Nobody's selling any right now, which means probably when one goes up for sale, it's probably $100 item. So I don't know, guys. Let's talk pulley removal. I know you guys have fought with this demon before. I'll take any input I could get. If you have a technique, I don't know, perhaps for removing a cylinder from a... Yeah, I was over to Tractor Supply today. Anyway, maybe one of you guys have a technique for removing a cylinder from a master brake, not a master brake, a brake cylinder from a disc brake assembly that would work for me. Or I mean, most people with those, they just leave it hooked up and step on the brakes until it pops out, right? They use the own internal hydraulics to do it. I don't know, guys. I'll take whatever you got. So please, if anybody's got anything, let me know. I'm gonna post this video shortly, so about 7 o'clock tonight, and then probably tomorrow I'll get on that. I don't know what I'm working on tomorrow. I always know that kind of when I wake up, because it's spring and because it rained. The grass is getting ripe for another cut, but I'm trying to move it forward a few days. Oh, we got wildlife going on here. There you go. Got us a rabbit. So that's the grass story. Where am I? I'm 7 minutes into this. Let me end this video, and I'll start the second one about what I've been up to this point today. So folks, thanks for watching, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, thanks for supporting my channel by being there and, you know, providing me feedback with a lot of this stuff. It does help, it does move things along. So thanks, folks. Alright, remember, keep your feet down, your head up, live, love, and have a great time. We'll catch you on the next episode of The Horde. Bye now.